the Friendly Sons of St. Patrick Christmas Tonight Show. Starring, louder please. Starring Johnny Sullivan, Johnny Carson. This is Ed McMahon. This is along with Bill Music, Doc Saverson, and the Diggers. Well, I meant the NBC Orchestra. Inviting you to join Johnny and his guests. Funny man, Eugene Gunnery. Folk singer, Poor Lives with Have a Holly Jolly Christmas. Doc Saverson with the 12 Days of Christmas. And a special Christmas performance by the many Carson art players. And now, ladies and gentlemen, here's Johnny!
Thank you, welcome tonight to the Friendly Sons of St. Patrick annual Christmas show. Give yourselves a hand for being such a great audience here tonight. What an audience. Thank you. Okay. I am Johnny Carson, in case you couldn't tell. And we're here tonight at beautiful O'Halloran's Pub and restaurant in beautiful downtown Mount Clemens. Let's hear it for O'Halloran's. Can we have a little applause for O'Halloran's? No, we can't. Okay. Okay, that's all. I just get one applause tonight. Okay. Oh, yeah. We're rationing applause, I guess, is what we're doing. Now they have great entertainment here tonight, a fabulous band called the Diggers. Have you heard of these guys? Yeah, great entertainers. Especially when they all show up for a gig. But sometimes they do and sometimes they don't. But no, they're a great bunch of entertainers. And one of the waitresses told me that a customer asked her, she said, excuse me, miss, does the band take requests? And she said, yes, I think they do. And he said, well, good, can you ask them please to play Tiddlywinks until I finish my meal? See, Tiddlywinks, it's a little game with these little girls. Anyway. And the waitress asked, and the band did know how to play Tiddlywinks, so that was a good thing. Anyway, you sound like you're in a good mood. Sounds like a good crowd tonight for our Christmas show. The audience for the last Christmas show was, I don't know, a little weird, you know. They were the kind who'd give a kid a couple of batteries for a Christmas gift and with a note that says "toys not included." That's okay. Even delayed applause laughs is better than none, so that's okay. And tonight's the big annual Friendly Sons of St. Patrick Christmas show, December the 8th, right? And you know what that means? Only 65 more showings of It's a Wonderful Life before Christmas. Make sure you get your Christmas gifts in the mail early so that the post office has plenty of time to lose them, okay? I know many of you will be going to Christmas church services over the holidays. I'm not really a very religious person myself. I actually believe in a thing called Frisbeetarianism. Have you heard of this? Frisbeetarianism? Yes, it's the belief that when you die, your soul lands on somebody's roof and just gets stuck there. Frisbeetarianism, that's what they call it. Somebody found that funny. Thank you.
the other room.
And we all want peace. Everybody wants peace at Christmas time. We want peace in the world. And at Christmas time, of course, many of us will be praying for peace. And I heard a politician the other day say that, in the Middle East and around the world, we're fighting for peace. Fighting for peace. And as my old friend George Carlin used to say, fighting for peace. Isn't that kind of like screwing for virginity? Okay, let's move on now. Have y'all done your Christmas shopping yet? No. I don't have mine done. I was in Toys R Us the other night. Toys R Us salespeople, they speak many different languages, none of which is English. It's the only place where you can hear, "We're all out of that" in Farsi. You see, Farsi is a language that's not often spoken in this region around here. That's what they say at Toys R Us. Okay, so Ed, do you have your Christmas decorations up in your house yet?
No, not yet.
No. You got some of them up, don't you? Because I saw you last night. I drove by Ed's house. And there he was in his big picture window in the front of his house. And I saw him, he likes to have a little nip now and then, what he's doing.
Yeah, that's a sad river. No, not true.
He likes, and he was putting up the Christmas decorations, and he put up stencils on the window, Noel, Noel. And he went outside to look at his work, and he looked up and he read, Leon, Leon.
Just one thing.
And Doc has the band all revved up and ready to play, the NBC Orchestra. Unfortunately, Tommy Newsom, who normally leads the horn section in the band, he couldn't be here tonight. He has some health concerns. It seems his doctor called him and he said, Tommy, I have some bad news for you. I have some bad news and some worse news. And Tommy said, well, give me the bad news first. And his doctor said, well, you only have 24 hours to live. He said, what could be worse than that? His doctor said, well, I've been trying to get a hold of you since yesterday. Poor Tommy. He's been having marital problems too, He offered me some advice. He said, never ask your wife if she ever hears from her old pimp. Don't ever ask her that. He also said that if variety is the spice of life, then marriage is like a big can of leftover Spam. That was my good advice from Tommy Newsom. Okay, we've got a great show for you tonight. We have some special guests and some things become kind of an annual tradition here at the annual Friendly Sons Christmas party. And we have a very funny guy that's going to come out and tell a few jokes. Maybe you've heard of this guy, Eugene Gunnery. He's a very, yes, Eugene. And once again, the great singer, Mr. Burl Ives will entertain us with a song. Burl Ives, yes. Doc Severinsen will lead us in the 12 Days of Christmas. And we have a performance from the mighty Carson art players. So now let's get this show on the road. What do you say? Let's get this show on the road. Doc, what do you say? And I have that, that thing you do. That's it. That's what I'm supposed to go like this. Okay, I'm going to go sit down. You all talk amongst yourselves for a moment.
Ladies and gentlemen, you're in for a special treat tonight. Not yet.
really? Too late.
Okay, can you hear me now? Whoops, watch it, you're drooping there, right? Oh boy, this is showbiz on the cheap here. This is what we call this. Okay, that's a little better. Okay, good. All right, welcome back from our commercial break. And as I said, we got a great show for you, Burl Lives and the 12 Days of Christmas and the Mighty Carson Art Players. But first, let's bring out our first guest. He's a very funny guy. He's a longtime member of the Friendly Sons of St. Patrick. He's also the host of one of the longest running and most successful St. Patrick's Day celebrations around Detroit. That's at his AMVETS post over in Harper Woods. Let's hear it for a very funny guy, Eugene Gunnery. Eugene. 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 Oh, Eugene, there he is.
How's everybody doing? First of all, I'd like to wish everybody one and all a very Merry Christmas, Happy New Year. I hope that God we're all here next year. Amen, brothers and sisters.
Are you done?
Just warming up with the bullpen.
Oh, okay. Well, whenever you feel like, go ahead. You want to tell the people a couple of jokes?
Yes.
Yeah, I'll go right ahead. Yeah.
Thought it was at the cattle market.
We're gonna have. I thought there was gonna be stand-up comedy, but I guess it's gonna be
sit down.
It's gonna be sit-down comedy. Right, I'll do it.
The hard couple of midgets. Easy, brother.
Okay.
One thing I like to say to everybody, I love Christmas because of the grandchildren. I got 7 grandchildren. Years ago, when the mother-in-law was alive, I didn't like Christmas at all. She spoiled everything. She'd come over at Christmas and she said, Eugene, would you kiss me under the mistletoe? I said, I wouldn't kiss you under an anesthetic. About 2 months before she passed away, she came over in June. Her birthday's in June 10th, same day as mine. June 10th and my neighbor. June 10th. We be Geminis. So she'd come in and said, no hugging and saying, how are you? She said, what'd you get me for my birthday? I said, you didn't use what I got you last year. I bought her this beautiful chair. She wouldn't plug it in. I swear to God. I tell you, she's a lovely woman though. She'll give you the shirt off her back. Wait, you should see the shirt. I remember when the kids were young and, you know, I had this old station wagon with the rack on the top, and so we're all ready to go to Cedar Point with all the kids in the car. She's standing there. She lived with us, which that's another tragic story. So she starts sniffling and then we're ready to take off. So she wanted to go with us. So I said, well, come on, jump in. Better than kissing her goodbye. Well, she bitched and complained 2.5 hours all the way to Cedar Point. We get to Cedar Point. She was still complaining when we took her off the rack of the car. So we go in the hotel. We were there for a couple of days. So we go in and I signed in the register. And 2 hoppers came across, 2 fleas came across the book. She said, bad enough they got fleas here, but when they come down to see what room you're staying in, that's too much. So we head on up to the room. More complaints. I'm not staying here. There's no windows. There's no television. I said, shut up, you're in the elevator. But deep down, she was a lovely woman. Like I say, God bless her. She's up there giving him hell. But there was times where it was rough with her, you know. But we got through it, and anyway, everything went okay.
Was that with your 4 children?
Oh yeah, you know, I have 4 children.
You have 4 children? I thought you had 5 children.
5, yeah. But the other one belongs to the milkman. Or the mailman, I don't know which one. It starts with M anyway, so. 4 of them are mine. The other one is not mine. Anyway, that's my story, and I'm sticking to it.
Eugene Gunnery, ladies and gentlemen.